Okay, well, I don't even have my microphone. Here we go. So, hello. Welcome to today's live stream. I'm actually a day behind. I was planning to do this on Thursday every week, but I don't know what happened yesterday, and I realized about an hour ago that, oh my gosh, it's Friday already, and I need to jump in this group and share the topic that I'm planning to kind of elaborate on about how to elevate your high ticket sales and really just making sure that you have a strategic plan in place and you avoid doing the wrong things and you spend your time doing the right things. So I'm going to start out with talking about your niche client. And I'm kind of going to go like backwards in this because your niche client is the most critical part of this whole endeavor, is really identifying who your ideal market is, so that way you can basically connect with them easier. Because in our business, we know we're good at what we do, right? We know we can help people. We know we've got a great product or service, but the challenge always is attracting the right clients and converting the people that are interested into people that are going to throw their credit cards at you. And so we think it's going to be easy. We think we can hang the shingle, start our business, and just everything is going to work because we have a passion for it. But unfortunately, there are millions of other people out there with the same idea that you have, or at least hundreds and thousands of people that have the same idea that you have, or at least the idea of getting started in their entrepreneurial career. And unfortunately, many of them don't survive. So I want to make sure we kind of focus on this ideal client because it's really, really important. However, most of my clients that I talk to really, really struggle with this. And I will admit, I struggle with this as well at times. And that's why I know it's sometimes okay to give ourselves permission for that to evolve, but we can't let it take forever to figure out. I really believe that honing in on your right fit client sometimes is a process, but you don't want that process to take months and months and years. So what I want to do is kind of explain why this is so important and kind of like go backwards to explain like logically why this makes sense. So, if you have a product that is just knocking it out of the ballpark, you've got this great service that has gotten your clients great results, and you know what you have is just unbelievable. And then you have your system in place, right? Converting your interested people is really a process, right? It's a process of people seeing you, learning more about you, continuing to see you, building trust in you, so that way they can go on the sales journey with you, the prospect to client journey. And so that is a process. And so you've got this amazing offer and you've put this process together and you think, all right, so far everybody that's gone through that process is converting well. And so you've got this amazing process. And the next step is to have a Facebook ad, like create Facebook ads so then you can now get more and more people into your funnel. Like that is the ideal scenario. And so for you to have a Facebook ad that you're going to spend a lot of money on, for it to convert, you have to identify your right fit client. You have to identify the target audience. If you know your client, well, put it this way, depending on what your program is, you want to get as clear as possible with that ad. And when you do targeting in Facebook, it's going to ask you about location, of course, gender, age, likes, dislikes, where do they shop, everything that will really kind of help Facebook find that person. Because all of the algorithms based on a user's activity on Facebook, it's going to create that record for that person. And so when you do an ad, you don't want to have me be in your audience if you're targeting middle-aged men, or you don't want to have me in your audience if you're targeting new moms. And so think about your business with the respect that you're going to eventually get it to the point where you're going to do very targeted Facebook ads. So your ad spend is as small as possible to the audience that's going to get the best return. So that way you have the highest ROI. And if we look at our business in the very beginning from that lens and do everything to build up to that point, you're going to be more successful all along the way. However, I know many people start with Facebook ads right away. They're on Facebook, they see ads, they find ads that interest them, they get sucked in, they buy things, and they think, okay, if it's working on me and I'm saying yes, then why don't I do that to get people to say yes to me? So either they start spending an ungodly amount of money on Facebook ads, but they don't have their systems in place, or they don't have their their audience dialed in, or they don't have their messaging on point. They're just basically wasting their money. So if you want to be really strategic in getting your high ticket clients to convert, then what you really need to do once you've got your program and your offer built so amazingly well that you have great results for your clients, you need to go about it as if you're going to do that ad, build everything with that lens, and then realize, okay, that ad is going to be 6 months down the road. That ad is going to be maybe 9 months down the road, because what you have to do is put together your funnel, put together your prospect to client journey. When you're out there in the market, whether you're on social media, whether you're on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, whether you're speaking on stages, whether you're networking, you have to realize that ideal client avatar, if you don't know who that person is, your audience is not going to know it because you're not going to be speaking the correct language. So if I have a product for middle-aged men, I am going to talk to them in my messaging with everything I do, so that middle-aged man will hear me. I'm going to talk to his pain. I'm going to talk to his desires. I am going to learn everything about him so my message lands well with him. And then, of course, when a prospect finds you through that messaging, wherever you're at, whatever place that you're at, whatever platform you're on, you need to give them a step-by-step path to get a little bit of support from you, to build a little bit of trust with you, to build just kind of that relationship. And so in my prospect conversion machine process, it really starts with messaging, right? You have to have your messaging right once you've got your right fit client identified. Then you need to have what we call clickbait. I don't even know where that came from. Somebody also refers to it as, I don't even know. I don't even want to go there. But basically you want to give them that one little item, that one little resource, that one little opportunity. Maybe it's even a quiz or a survey that they're drawn to, that they find that will help them, that they're just compelled to consume. So that way they get a little bit of a win or a little bit of a step forward in their life, whether it is whatever they're looking to accomplish. And so lead magnets are that clickbait. It's that free gift of getting people to opt into your email list. And there are so many different kinds of lead magnets that work well, but there isn't a best option for everybody. You really have to find the right option that is best for your client to prospect to client journey. And so once you identify that, there is a strategic plan that you want to put in place so you can get that person on your email list and help them, nurture them, build trust with them, give them more value, communicate with them, get them to be paying attention to you so they look forward to your communications and they realize, hey, this person knows what they're talking about. I really want to see if that person can help me, and then they'll jump on a call with you. And so there is a whole strategic plan in putting together your prospect conversion machine. So that way, once you have it built, you can then optimize it, right? So if you have this process out there where you're bringing 100 people into your funnel through this lead magnet, you want to see how many people look at it, how many people actually click on it, how many people actually opt into it, and of those people that opt in, how many actually start paying attention to your future emails, how many of them will take another action with you. And just, you want to look at all of your metrics and see what you can do to make that process better. Now, I have been working on this process for a couple of my lead magnets for quite a while. I have been in the Infinite List giveaway platform. You may have found me through one of the giveaways. I think giveaways are an amazing way to build your list. It's an amazing way to serve your audience. It's an amazing way to have consistent content out there without actually having to create it all yourself. And it's really been a great way for me to connect with clients, or people that become clients. And so being in a giveaway or being in giveaways consistently has been a really great way for me to refine this process. The first time I was in a giveaway, it was a mess. Like, I just did everything I could to throw it all together. But since then, I've refined it, I've made it better, I've just created more. I've looked at the numbers, I've looked at the metrics, and I've made changes to make that process better, where eventually, depending on my conversion and depending on when I'm ready to scale, then all I have to do at that point is do Facebook ads, because I'm clear on my target audience. I am clear on how I can build that audience on Facebook to get the best conversion rates. And so, it's not hard, but it's really about sometimes taking yourself out of your business and looking at it from a perspective of maybe a coach or somebody that is not yourself. Because I know for me, sometimes I kind of get things kind of messed up in my head around my own business. But if I kind of step outside of the box and look at it as if my business was my client and how would I advise my client to do it, it becomes super clear for me. And obviously it's super clear for me on how to give my clients the best prospect to client journey through their best prospect conversion machine. But I just want to really kind of point out and to reiterate how having your ideal client and how niching down in your business is critical. We can't help everybody. And if we continue to try to help everybody, what we're going to do is we're just going to keep spinning our wheels and not getting anywhere. But if we can just get super, super niche down in the best fit client or the right fit client that we know that we can get the best results for, it's not going to repel anybody. It's actually going to make you more attractive to more people as you're looking to build your business and serve more people. So I don't know. I don't hope that you found that a little maybe insightful. It wasn't very specific strategies. It was more general strategies and general insights on how to think of your business as this bigger picture. And if your end goal is to have Facebook ads to now bring more people into your funnel, so you can help more people, because of course with your high ticket offer you can be able to help as many people as you want if it's a group program with open enrollment. And so when you're ready to scale, that's when things are going to open up for you. But look at your business from the beginning, from the perspective of when you're ready to scale, you want to have that streamlined path of working with all of the same people. So that way, it just makes everything a lot easier. So it is 3:00 on Friday. In a couple hours, I am heading off to pickleball. So I'm glad I got this in. I hope you found it valuable. I am going to continue. I've got a nice, really good kind of like agenda of different topics that I'm going to be sharing in the next few weeks. So I'm excited to be able to jump into next week's topic, and I'm going to try to do it earlier in the week because I know people are kind of checking out on Friday afternoon, but I didn't want to I didn't want to not get it done because the minute I stop, it's going to be hard to pick it back up again. So I'm going to be consistent. I'm going to keep showing up. I'm going to provide more and more resources. You can check in the featured section of this group. You can also check out the guides, because what I'm doing in the guides is taking all of these lives and putting them into folders so you'll be able to find them easily. So all you have to do is go there, search for a topic if there's anything that you need support on, and that will be able to help you easily find the resources you're looking for. So I also have some great resources. I'm going to start putting all of my lead magnets in the group as well, so that way you can just jump on board and consume any of them that you find to be helpful. So I think that's all for now. I also want to point out that in February, my Facebook account got completely shut down. I did a post on this and how you can fortify your Facebook account. And basically, we can't stop Facebook from shutting us down, and we can't make them reactivate our accounts. But what we can do is ensure that the rest of our assets on Facebook are protected. So fortunately, I had my daughter, or have my daughter, as an administrator on all of my other groups and pages and my ads manager. So I had to create a new profile, but she was able to connect me back to all of those different assets. So the reason why I bring this up is you want to make sure that you have an administrator on all of your other Facebook groups, pages, and ads manager. And then also please refriend me. I'm building from scratch. I had 5,000 friends before that I was constantly have to like clean up and make room for more friends. And now I don't have to do that, but I'm building slowly. I think I'm up to 400 friends, and I've got a long way to go, but I know that my friend group now is strong, and it's people that I've all connected with in the last few months, which is great. But you may be in this group and we're not friends, so please friend me. Please, I need more friends. Just go ahead and friend me, and I will see that come through. I'll see that you're in my group, and I will approve that request. So that's all for today. I hope you have an amazing weekend, and I will see you next week. Bye for now.